Good morning, brethren,
And
a happy new year again.
I
I thank God for the opportunity granted me by the leaders of the church to speak to us this morning, the first Sunday of the year. And this morning, I have a very simple objective. From the passage that was read to us, I have two objectives. To assure all of us that there is hope for us in 2018. And number two, we want to learn from 5 women. These 5 women were broken women who God named among the heroes. Now, the passage that was read, Matthew chapter 1, is one of the passages that usually when you are reading the Bible, you skip. In fact, I wanted to read all, but I said it will be too much. Usually when the names are being mentioned, sometimes it's so difficult for us to read them, so we just skip and read the text, the other text. But this morning, I want us to focus a bit on Matthew chapter 1, verse 1 to 6 and verse 16. Now, the Israelites or the Jewish culture was a masculine culture. So you realize that throughout the scripture, focus was on men. And when they talk about the genealogies, usually they will trace from the fathers. Even when people are counted, very often they will just count the men and just say, and there were women. In our day today, this type of thinking will not work. I can see the women rights activists and the feminist activists rising up and fighting us. But that is what we have. So when you see the genealogy of Jesus, you see a roll call of men. But in that roll call, we find 5 women mentioned. When you look at the scripture from chapter 1, they mention on chapter 1, verse 1, verse 2, they mention men. When you get to verse 3, he said, Judah, the father of Perez and Zerah, whose mother was Tamar. Verse 5, Salmon, the father of Boaz, whose mother was Rahab. Boaz, the father of Obed, whose mother was Ruth. Now, said the church, Verse 6, and Jesse, the father of King David. David was the father of Solomon, whose mother had been Uriah's wife. And verse 16, and Jacob, the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary, and Mary, the mother of Jesus, who is called the Messiah.
Mudusia na Jacob wo Joseph ana oye Maria a wo Yesu a ofre Christo no nikunu.
Now the question that arises is, why were these 5 women specifically mentioned?
Asembisa ba ne se adenti na ema enum we yebo wonum di.
Because all the men mentioned had mothers.
Na mema na obo onum di wonum wo ema me num di.
But their mothers were not mentioned.
Enso wonum ma me di no wambo wonum ma me.
But these 5 women were mentioned among the men.
Enso ma enum we obo onum di afra mema no.
So we don't know, the Bible doesn't explain it. So you can give whatever answer you want to give. But I'm going to focus on this morning and draw some lessons for us. Because when you look at all these 5 women, there is something common with all of them. All of them were broken women. They were broken in terms that they were miserable women. Their life was full of pain and sorrow and suffering. They were women who were more or less outcasts. But when the time came for the numbering of the heroes of the genealogy of Jesus, their names came up. So we want to look at their stories one by one and learn some lessons from them. And from their lessons, what I want us to share this morning is that if these women could be numbered among the heroes, then you and I can also be numbered among the heroes in 2019 and beyond. This sermon is not for you, it's for me. Because the message there is my message which I'm sharing. So I'm not preaching to you, I'm preaching to myself. Number 1, Tamar. Her story can be found in Genesis chapter 38. Because of time, we will not be able to read all the scriptures. But this is the story of Tamar. Tamar was married to a man called Ayim. The man was very wicked. He was so wicked that God himself decided that this man is too wicked, I have to kill him. And now maybe you are married to a man who is so wicked. Maybe there's somebody who is mistreating you. Maybe you are in a very, very challenging marriage. I'm here to tell you that Tamar was in a more difficult marriage. Then when God killed her husband, by custom, the father-in-law gave the second-born to her to marry. The father-in-law had 3 sons. So when Tamar married the first one and the first one died, they gave her the second one by custom. And the second one said to himself, if I sleep with this woman and he gets a son, it will not be my son, it will be for my brother. So he had an unfulfilling sexual relationship with this woman. He went to sleep with her as a duty. And whenever he was about to ejaculate, he would just pour it out. This was so painful to women. I'm sure a lot of women would understand how painful this situation is. So when you have a relationship where you have unfulfilling sexual relationship, it's so painful. That is one of the reasons for many broken marriages. But Tamar was in this relationship. So God had to kill this man again. So this Tamar had 2 husbands who died. So he was widowed twice. Now, when the second one died, the father-in-law said to himself, maybe this woman is a witch.
Nti na se be man ka say oba e bia obayifo.
He killed my first son.
Me ba odi kan wo ko no.
He has killed the second one.
The others me no so wo ko no.
Now it's left with the last one.
Aka de o chat wo kra.
If I give this last one to her, maybe he will die again.
E bia de o chat o me ni ma na obasan.
Maybe you are living in a family and you are being accused of being a witch.
E bia ye bo obayie.
And your husband died because of you.
E bia ye kasa wunti na
And there are
wo ko.
problems in the house because of you.
Wo na wo de aho kire nyina ba.
I have a message for you. Tama lived that same situation.
Oba Tama, de wo mu sa no wo mbi.
So the father-in-law decided and called Tama and said, Tama, you know, my boy is too young to marry now.
Nti anase me ga Tama, me ba de osu a wontimi ware sa bre.
So go to your parents.
Nti san ko wa wo fo ho no.
Go and live there as a widow
Na ko tena se okuna.
until the boy grows up.
Ozi so
But the
obenyi.
Bible says that this was a trick. That was not his motive. His motive was that he didn't want the small boy to marry her so that he died.
Nti obo apa na oyo sa se de be ya obema no betimi.
And she stayed there for a very, very long time.
O tena ho che pa.
Until the mother-in-law died.
Osi se na se ba na ewi.
Then the father-in-law came to the area where Tama lived.
Nti ase obema ba ba bia na Tama o
And
tie
when
no.
Tama heard that the father-in-law was coming,
Nti Tama te se na se
she
be ma
was
e
still
ba.
in her mourning cloth.
Na o hye eye na ufo
Because under
atade.
their culture, you cannot get out of your mourning until you've been married.
Nti se de mama mente no se de wontimi enfri ayiyo mu ansa na.
So for several years, this woman was agonizing.
Nti mre pi mfie pi na obai e wa ho
So
che.
when she heard that the father-in-law was coming,
Nti o te se na se be ma na e ba no.
she changed her clothes
Na o se sa na
and
na
dressed
atade no.
as a prostitute.
Na o hye atade te se obi o
And went to
edwamanfo.
live by the roadside where the father-in-law was passing so he would see her.
Na kotena bia se na se be ma ne ba obehu no.
And when the man saw her,
Na ohu no no.
he did not recognize her as a daughter-in-law.
Wo hu se eye Tama no
And
eno
he
no.
sent some boys to go and bring her to him.
Ko se me ma bisa mo ko frɛ no mami.
He saw the beauty of the woman and he wanted to sleep with her.
O hese do ba hu ye fɛ nti o pɛ so ne ni da.
So this Tama actually seduced her father-in-law and slept with him.
Nti oba Tama yi dada be ma ye ne ni dai.
But before sleeping with him, she did a deal.
Asa no ne no eda no mo to ntia bi.
He says, what are you going to give me if you sleep with me? That's what the prostitutes do.
Nti se me no da e den na de be ma me.
He says, let's say I'll give you 1,000 cedis.
E bia me ma o sidi apim ba ko.
Okay, how do you prove that you give me 1,000 cedis?
De na be kire se o ma me apim ba ko. Mpim ba ko.
Okay, my conditions are, give me your staff, give me your rod, and give me your ring. I'm going to keep them. After we finish, if you don't pay me the 1,000, I'm not giving it to you. Agreed? The man says, no problem. You know, women, stupid men, you know. Okay, it's fine. Go ahead. I'll take it.
Be ma ni kire da o pe oba ne na da. O se o, se ne me tia ne fa o nsam pesi ama me. Edue ekura fa me de da o ko mu se fa ma me. Na ye ntuntua.
So she kept these things away, came back, slept with the father-in-law, and the father-in-law then sent people to go and give her 1,000 cedis.
Nti papa yi asuma se won kofa on fa sa sidi apim ko ma oba no. Obra oba no sa ne ma ni nya no e wo ne nchen.
When they went, they looked all over the place, they did not find the girl.
Omo hye ho nyina omo hu oba yi.
She disappeared.
Oyirai.
And father-in-law said, okay, if she's disappeared, okay, that's okay. What? Oh, the staff and the ring, no problem. I'll get another one.
Nti wayira
Let her keep it.
niema na wo no ka o won fa mesa nya foforo kra menya foforo.
3 months after,
Bosu mi miensa achi.
a report came to the father-in-law that your daughter-in-law is pregnant.
Bosu miensa achi na ba say oba no afa ye funu.
The man says,
Asembe ni.
so he's there prostituting herself. When she's not been divorced, taken away from the marriage, go and bring her. We'll stone her to death.
Nti oba yi eti ono obo dwaman obra oda so say aware ase. Munko fa no mani nsi na bo.
Now, when she was coming, she presented the items of the father-in-law and says, before I answer anything, I want to know this item, the staff, the rod, and the cord, the ring, whose are they?
Sani ma miensa papa yi di ma na no oba e no de be kire say eja mpeti ayi ni edua yi ni eye hwan dia.
Judah was in trouble.
Papa yi na ne ho a kire ni.
He said, I'm sorry, these are mine. you are more righteous than I am. So please, leave her alone.
Mr. My am from so. What's in the chairman?
So Tamar was vindicated.
Inti oba Tamai afeno
Now,
yambunu for
she was in a very difficult relationship with his family-in-law, with her father-in-law, accused in so many ways, and she had to find even a wrong way to be able to get accepted.
And busiemu one nase untem just say omo bunu for kwan bia so pe kwan bi na otimi epie efrim.
And this pregnancy gave birth to 2 children, twins.
That nyin saying e de intafo e bai.
And this, one of them became the ancestor of Jesus Christ, and that is how come Tamar's name was mentioned.
Nti sa intafo eyi onumo ba e be Yesu e ne nana.
So maybe you are in a very difficult situation. Maybe 2018 was terrible for you. Maybe you were disappointed in so many ways. Maybe you had family issues, troubles all over the years. I am here to assure you that even so, God is able to count you among the heroes in 2019 and beyond. The lessons for us in Tamar is that we can overcome our setback and disappointment. God would glorify his name in our lives. So when you look at Tamar's life, number 1, learn to overcome your setbacks in 2019. Disappointments may come, but learn from Tamar and overcome them. Number 2, from Tamar, despite all the difficulties, she had a clear mind, was able to think and strategize. So you may have challenges and problems in 2018. I encourage you, set them aside, clear your mind, think and strategize for 2019, and you will be accounted among the heroes. Although Tamar seduced the father-in-law, her motive was pure. So, my lesson for you in 2019, let us have pure motives in whatever we do, and God will vindicate us. Number 2 lady who was mentioned in Matthew chapter 1 is Rahab. Joshua has succeeded Moses, and he sent 2 people to go to Jericho to spy the land. And when they went, they met Rahab, who was a prostitute. She kept a brothel, sat in front, and anybody who came, you came to sleep with her, and you went, and then got her money. That was her job. But immediately he saw the 2 spies, she recognized them that they are from Israel. So she kept them and entertained them. Now some people saw the 2 spies go into the brothel, and they noticed that these people have come as spies. They want to come and do damage to our nation. So they informed the king. The king sent a search party right into the brothel to go and arrest the 2 spies. Bible says that Rahab hid the 2 spies on the roof of her house. So when the search party came, she says, "My lord, who are you looking for?" He says that 2 people have come here. They are here. We want them. Bring them out. They are dangerous. They want to destroy this nation. Bring them out. Rahab said, "Oh, my lords, it is true. They came here. But you see, because the gate was going to be closed, they left quickly before the gate was closed. They are gone. Maybe if you chase them, run very fast after them, you catch them before the gate closes. So chase them."
Obira, and ko omaba. Nanso so no esan se ponu batuntu omo dimirika, omo bi enche kra, omo tumika mbachi ono.
So the search party took off, ran out of the gate, chasing after the two spies.
Nti omo epie opono chi na omo tumika so omo sabeka ono.
Immediately they crossed out of the gate. It was time to close the gate. So the search party was locked behind the gate.
Omo tra krono abobo ano pena omo tumu. Nti omo epe omaka ikuneja.
Rahab came to the spies.
And obai eba Israel for me no.
Say, gentlemen, you know I could have killed you, right?
Minim senka metimi ama yakumu.
Look, I know where you came from.
Minim baby amofri bae.
I know the God that you serve.
Minim onyankopon amosom no.
He's a powerful God.
Onyankopon tumi.
Look, I have heard all the stories of what you have done to the other nations.
Mati de onyankopon Israel for aye.
And immediately you came here, I knew what you were going to do to us.
Mo bae na minim de mo ba abeye yen.
So I did not just protect you just like that.
Nti mama mo ho ban keke o.
The reason I protected you is that I want you to make me a promise.
Ibesa mo enemy to enchia bi. Bom.
That when you come, I know you will come, you will take over this nation, you will kill all of us. Because your God is so powerful. But promise me that when you come, you will save my life. Not only my life, my parents, my brothers and sisters, and all my family. And the spy said, no problem. We will keep the promise. Just put a sign on the door, and the day we take over the house, none of your parents and your family should go out. Stay in this house. If you stay in this house, you'll be safe. That is what happened. Rahab protected the spies. Eventually, they took over the land, and Rahab and the family was saved. Then Rahab got married into the family of Israel, got married to Salmon, who was the father of Boaz, who then became an ancestor of Jesus. And that's how come Rahab was mentioned. Now, the lessons we can learn from Rahab is this for 2019. That we should have faith in God. In the book of Hebrews chapter 11, when the list of men and women of faith was mentioned, the Bible mentions Rahab as because she had faith, she protected the spies. She believed that God was able to take over the land of Canaan. So in 2019, if we are going to be victorious, we have to be men and women of faith. We have to believe in God. Number two, we have to be knowledgeable. Rahab was very knowledgeable. She knew what was happening in the nation. She had gathered the intelligence. She knew what the Israelites were doing to other nations. And so immediately he saw the spies, he knew what was going on. And therefore, she decided what to do. So let us be knowledgeable, let us be intelligent. Number three, let us be smart to close deals. Let us close deals like Rahab did with the spies. And number four, the Chinese have a proverb. They say, be close to your friends. Be close to your friends, but be closer to your enemies. Now, the wisdom in that proverb is this. And it is exactly what Jesus says. Pray for your enemy, care for them, love them. Rahab knew that the spies were from an enemy nation.
Na onim say sa nkofo mienu no omo free.
But she took them in.
On say odi onom oji
She
onom.
cared for them. She protected them. She loved them. And through that, she was saved.
Na enam sa kwan so ntu onya kwan.
2019.
Afia yesimu.
I want all of us
to
be diligent to care for our enemies. No fighting, no backbiting. Love our enemies. Because you never know what that person is going to do for you the next time. That is the story of Rahab, which enabled her to be counted among the heroes. Number 3.
Ruth.
Ruth also had a very miserable story.
Ruth
was married to a son of a widow.
Ruth
The mother-in-law is Naomi. Naomi had 2 sons. The husband was dead. He died on a foreign land. And the sons had married the 2 sons married 2 daughters from the foreign land. And the father who provided for them had died. Then Naomi's 2 sons died. So she was so miserable. The husband dead, the 2 sons dead. She is now left with 2 daughters-in-law. She has no other son. What is she going to do? This was a very difficult situation. So she called the daughters. My daughters, you see, I'm old. I'm not going to have any more children. But even if I got married today and I have a child, how long is she going to take to grow up to get to marry you girls? So I want to free you. Please go to your families. And let me go back to my country. And let me be miserable till the end of my life. One of the daughters-in-law said, Mama, you are right. One of them said, you are right, Mama. Look, me, I'm so young. I'm not going to stay like this. So thank you very much for freeing me. Bye-bye. But Ruth says, no, Mama. Why should I leave you alone? You've lost everything in this country. I will stay with you. For better, for worse. Where you go, I will go. Your God will be my God. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people. I am not going nowhere. Mama, I am with you till the end. We will go through this misery together. Maybe in 2019 you went through miseries. You lost loved ones. There were catastrophes in your family. And as we sit here, you are going through all sort of pain in your heart. I commend Naomi to you. I commend Ruth to you. So that is what Ruth did. Followed Naomi. And they went back. And when they went back, she told the mother-in-law, you are old, stay here. I will go to the fields and work in the farms. So whatever I get, I will bring it so that we will eat it together. So that is what Ruth did. And she went to the farm to work as a laborer. And as she was working, she went to the farm of Boaz. And she worked so hard. When Boaz saw her, she asked, who is this girl that so beautiful, a girl working like this in the farm? Call her to me. Long and short, at the end of the day, Boaz decided to redeem Naomi and Ruth and their family inheritance and married Ruth. And they gave birth to Obed, who became the father of a great-grandfather of Jesus Christ, and that's how come Ruth was also mentioned.
Nti Boaz any Ruth eba wo Obed. Na yehwe Yesu awon to aso no ye Boaz din se ne nana.
What is our lesson from Ruth going into 2019?
Adesua de be ne hu awo Ruth asem yi ehun.
Number 1, be loyal.
Abibiara awo se yetimi.
Be willing to serve faithfully.
Nya bo tese obesom.
Number 2, let us work hard.
Menya djumaden.
Hard work will not break our bones.
Say ye djumaden a ye mubu.
Number 3, Ruth was humble and respectful.
Na obre ne ho as no buade so.
And she, number 4, was prepared to sacrifice.
Na bibiara wa ye krado se obehwe no.
She was obedient irrespective of the situation.
Etie biara na obi obuade.
Going into 2019,
Afi a ye wura mu.
if we can learn these qualities from Ruth,
Yebetimi enya adesua afri oba Yesuban hu a.
we can be counted among the heroes.
Yebetimi aboyedin afra agidifo.
Number 4,
Ye toso 9. Bathsheba.
Uriah's ex-wife.
Eye Uriah.
David was king of Israel.
Na David ohene e wo Israel.
When it was time for war, he decided to stay home.
Ntokwa eba bidet otifie. Akomba onko na otifie.
One day he was just coasting around.
That could be na onenam.
He saw a beautiful girl bathing.
Na hemfie no soro na hu so oba fefe bi dare.
Obviously, their bathroom is like the one in my village.
Because
if you could see somebody bathing from your rooftop, it means that there was no roof over the bathroom. You know the way our bathrooms are in the village, you have a small and you have a place, you hang your cloth in front of it, and then the top is open. So if somebody is on a higher ground, he can see you. So that was where Bathsheba was bathing. And David looked down and saw this beautiful girl. And he decided to sleep with her, so he invited her. The king used his position as an advantage and raped this girl.
Now David he
abuses his power and raped Bathsheba and arranged to kill her husband. This is how our leaders treat us. They treat us like David treated Bathsheba. They rape the country, they steal our money, they live like whatever and leave us in poverty. So David, when Bathsheba went home, later on found out she was pregnant. So she sent word to King David, I'm pregnant. Then David says, I'm in trouble. Like all of us men, when you get a woman pregnant, then you are in trouble. What am I going to do? You think of all sorts of strategies to get rid of the pregnancy. So David invited Bathsheba's husband from the battlefield to come. And his plot was that he wanted the husband to go and sleep with the wife in the night. So he said, oh, you know the battle is tough. I want you to go home. Go with your family. Go and sleep, and next day you can go back. And then Bathsheba's husband said, thank you very much, my lord. He left the king in front of the gate, and he went to sleep with the servants, with the security people. Then the security people told the king that, oh, the man didn't go home. He slept here. Then David called him and said, why? He says, my lord, the commanders and the men are in the battlefield. I cannot go and stay in my house and sleep and eat and sleep with my wife. I will not do that. David's plan didn't work. He had to find another one. The next day he tried again. He got the man to get drunk
Ọmọ ọbẹ̀ma no ẹnum san bro
You know
kura.
that when you are drunk, a man is drunk, even when a goat passes, he will sleep with the goat. So he send him away. Go to your house. Why? Go to foolish man. Go and sleep in your
Nti
house.
ọba ọbẹ̀ma no bro kura nti no mbẹ̀pam no sẹ kọ na ne oyere kọda oyere nkyɛn.
But once again, she stayed with the security people. He didn't go.
Abẹ́ma yi wà nsa ankọ ọ̀sán da hɔ
David saw that it was not going to work. He sent this man off to the battlefield, wrote a letter to him to give to the commander, and in the letter told the commander, this man is stupid. Please put him in a place where the battle is tough and leave him and let him be killed.
David kyerɛ kata kɔma asrafo pani sɛ pano si ɔko na no baabi a ɛyɛ pa no wɔn nti nku no nyini firi hɔnom koraa.
So he raped Bathsheba, got her pregnant, and got her disgraced, and got her husband killed.
Nti Bathsheba hɛ deɛ ɔyɛ no
So
ɔtɔ no
put
mu na
yourself
ɛma n'anim gu ase ɛma ɔsan kun ne kunu so.
In a position of Bathsheba.
Bɛsɛ ɔde ho ɛhyɛ Bathsheba na
The
ne nan mu.
agony, the misery. What is she going to do?
Ɔhaw ne ɔyɛ ɛna ɔbɛyɔ.
You can hear the newspaper reviews.
Nti na aba kowa krataa mu
Peace FM.
Peace FM na aba.
Did you hear of that woman?
Wote saa ɔba n'asɛm no.
When the husband was fighting in the battle,
Ɔbɛra ne kunu gyina akono.
he went to the king and slept with the king.
Ɔkɔ hene hɔ
Now
ne
for some
kɔdae.
women, they can be very wicked.
Ɛma bi tumi yɛ
Then he told the king to go and kill the husband.
Na ɔka kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo kɔkum ne kunu.
And then so that he can marry the king.
Ɔka kyerɛ
In fact, women can be wicked.
ɛma bi tumi yɛ de waka kyerɛ wo kunu sɛ aka sɛ yɛnkɔkum wo kunu akɔware ɔhene.
This will be the news in all the newspapers.
Wei ne nsɛm a ɛbɛkɔ so wɔ kowa krataa nyinaa mu.
Bathsheba was in big disgrace.
Bathsheba animguaseɛ
He
ɛna
delivered
ato no.
a son, and the son died. God killed him because of what David did.
Bɛrima a ɔdi kan wo no Nyankopɔn yii ne firi hɔ ɛsiane deɛ David yɛɛ.
But later on,
Nanso akyire no
when his husband has died, he got married to the king and gave birth to Solomon, who became the wisest king of Israel and an ancestor of Jesus. And that's how come Bathsheba, broken, miserable as she was also mentioned.
yiri awuiɛ na Bathsheba ɛware David no wɔn mo wɔ bɛrima a ɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa yɛfrɛ no Solomon yɛbobɔ Yesu ne nananom a yɛbɔ Solomon.
The lessons we can learn from Bathsheba for 2019.
Adesuadeɛ a yɛnya firi Bathsheba asɛm
When
yi.
life gives you a lemon, make lemonade with it.
Sɛ ɔbra ma adeɛ a ɛnwono a nya adeɛ a ɛɛdɛ
She
ɛfiri mu.
was in a very difficult situation.
Na ɔyi a anaasɛ
But what could she have done?
ɛdeɛ na nka obɛtumi
Well,
ayɛ.
she had to just accept the situation
Nka ɔbɛfa no saa
and got married to the king.
na nka ɔhene
And
no saa.
fortunately, things turned out to be better.
Nanso so no sɛdeɛ ɛkɔbaa
Number two,
deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu.
don't allow your past to define your future.
Wo daakye a wokɔ mu no ɛmma mmerɛ atwa mu no ɛnkyerɛ wo
Whatever
sɛ
has
daakye
happened in
bɛyɛ.
2018 is
Yɛsii wɔ afe
gone.
atwa mu no ɛkɔ.
Yesterday ended at midnight.
Ɛnura atwa mu wɔ nnura anadwo.
Today is another day.
Ɛnnɛ yɛ da foforɔ.
Let's forget the things of the past
Nneɛma a atwa mu no
and
moma no
move
ntwa mu.
on with the future.
Nea yɛnkɔ so ara.
Number three,
Deɛ ɛtɔ so mmiɛnsa.
remember that every misfortune can become a blessing.
Adeɛ bi a ɛyɛ ɔhaw no ama ne ɛbɛtumi ayɛ nhyira ama.
Although Bathsheba went through terrible times,
Ɔbaa no kɔ ahokyerɛ ne mmerɛ mu wɔ den mu yie.
this eventually turned out positive.
Nanso akyire no nneɛma no nyinaa bɛyɛ papa
The
ɛma.
last woman,
Yɛ ɔbaa a ɔtɔ so.
Mary, the mother of Jesus.
Mary ɛyɛ Yesu
We
ma.
all know her story.
Yɛnim Mary n'asɛm.
Mary was betrothed to Joseph.
Na wɔde no ahyɛ Joseph nsa sɛ ɔbɛware
Yeah,
no.
before the wedding is done,
Aware no ɛnsa na ɛbɛba so no.
Mary is found to be pregnant.
Mary afa yɛfunu.
Hey, Joseph found this woman is pregnant.
Hey, ɔbaa yi adɛn nti na yɛnware na
When we
wanyɛ.
haven't done the right.
Yɛnyanya amanneɛ yi wafa yɛfunu.
Well, I don't want to disgrace her.
Mempɛ sɛ mɛgu anim ase.
So I will just let her go quietly.
Nti ne mɛma no akɔ din megya no kwan din.
What is Mary going to do?
Ɛdeɛ na Mary bɛtumi
What is
ayɛ.
he going to tell her parents? Her parents.
Ɔntumi nka nkyɛn na awɔfo so.
She knows she hasn't done anything wrong.
Onim sɛ ɔnyɛ bɔne
She
biara
hasn't
deɛ.
slept with any man.
Ɔne bɛrima bi anaayɛ.
But how can she say she hasn't slept with any man?
Ɛbɛdɛn sɛ na waka sɛ ɔne bɛrima bi
I mean,
anaayɛ.
you are pregnant.
Onyim deɛ.
But you say you haven't slept
Na
with
ɔso
a
ne
man.
bɛrima biara
And you
ɛndaayɛ.
think we are stupid
Na
or
ɔka
what?
sɛ yɛnim nyansa na yɛagye wɔ sɛ mo yɛdi.
Mama, I haven't slept with any man. It's true, I haven't.
Ma mene obi andaeɛ. Mene obi
Hey,
andaeɛ.
if you don't keep quiet, I'll just slap your dirty face for you.
Ɔnyɛ kɔma mɛbɔ w'asom
Have you
paabɔ.
ever heard in the history of this nation somebody gets pregnant?
Wate
When he
da
has not
sɛ
slept with a
yɛma
man?
mpa obi anye ma ɔne bɛrima anaayɛ da.
Brothers and sisters,
Enuanam
in 2018,
afia etwa.
maybe you went into a situation
Ebi
that you knew
akọ.
in your mind that you were innocent,
Ebi anakọ
but
how
you had no defense.
say unye boni
Whatever
bia.
you said cannot exonerate you.
De obeka biara ye nyintum.
You say whatever.
De obetimi aka biara.
All the circumstances show that you are wrong.
Eniama nyina be kire se
This is the story of Mary.
Mary nasem nie.
But she could not defend herself.
Nanso no ontimi amu no bi.
And she could have been it was being rejected for infidelity.
Na onum eyi na to atwe ne bi
And
se
some of
akoba
us have
jama.
been accused by our husbands
Yemu bi ayekunu nom
that
ese yaba
we are infidel.
se yakoba
Some
jama.
of us have been accused by our wives
Se yekunum susu
that
no.
we have been unfaithful.
E manum se me
You
manum
have
se
not done anything.
Unya bibia.
But this is the problem.
Nanso
Your
asem
husband says, I'm leaving you.
o se wo ja o akọ.
You are in the situation Mary was.
Wo Mary ti bia mu ebi.
The angels intervened,
Abofo no eba mu.
and Joseph was persuaded by the angels to accept Mary.
Na Joseph eji abofo no sem di no
And
je Mary.
that's how come Mary, a virgin, was conceived and gave birth to Jesus.
Nti na Mary oba bunu ewo Yesu Kristo.
So you may be in this situation also.
Ebi awo sa ti bia
And the
mu.
lessons for you in 2019.
Adesua ye nya free mu.
Some situations will be out of your control.
Eni beba uni ho tumi bia, uni ho de
You
bia.
cannot do anything about it.
Untimi nya ho hwe.
In that situation,
Sa oko sa ti bia.
all you have to do is to trust God.
De obetimi ansa obeti
And
na.
the God that we serve will exonerate you.
Na nye Nyankopon ye sum ni obeyi.
Number 2,
Ye tosimienu.
if you live a holy and a faithful life,
The ubo bra ese na fata.
God will use you as an instrument to his glory.
Nyankopon be fa de wa hye ne ho ni.
Mary was holy and faithful,
Mary na okron na ye konkron
and
na
God
ogidi ni.
chose her as an instrument.
Na Nyankopon efa no ni didwuma.
When the heroes were being called,
Na ye bubo agidifo ni
these
din.
5 women were called.
Sa emanum ye bo no mu
These
din.
women were not women of stature.
Omunye ma omunye
These
titire
women
bia.
were not women of success.
Na omunye ma omu
These
won
women were
kunim
not
bi.
women of riches.
Na nye ma omu
In
sika
fact,
bi.
most of them were not part of the Israel tribe, the main tribe.
Wo hwe se ye ka Israel for pa na omu
But
emfiri omu mpo.
God used them
Enso Nyankopon fa ono
to
mo.
prepare the path for the Messiah.
Esiesie kwan ma
And
Yesu
through
ba.
them and their story, Jesus was born.
Na enam wonom ne omu nsam Yesu Kristo
Your
wo.
story may be the same,
Ebi awasam no
or
sa na
maybe
tie.
even different. Or maybe even different.
Ebi ba na ntisa.
Maybe you are in even a more difficult
Ebi
situation.
atibia wo mu no emu
Maybe
ye
you are
ya pa.
rejected in your family.
Ebi
Maybe
obufua
you
obusuafo
have a very
apo.
serious sickness.
Ebi awo yare bi a eha
Maybe you
adi.
think that everything is lost.
Ebi aje bibia
Maybe
ya.
like some of us, you have lost your money in men's gold.
Odu se akoshe men's go da manaira.
Maybe your bank is collapsed and you have nothing.
Bia odu sika akoto no.
Maybe in
Sanaira.
2018, your company collapsed and you lost your job.
Adwuma wo asai.
I'm here to assure you, brother or sister, that God is able.
Onyankopon betumi
There is hope for us.
E woni da
In
so.
2019, our God that we serve is
Nyankopon
faithful.
ye sum na o afi mu obehye ne ho
And
ni.
He will vindicate us.
Na ono na obehye ne ho ni munyama
To
wo.
summarize,
Na me bo no tofa no.
a few lessons that I want to bring out.
Adesua de kakra bia ebisu.
Number 1,
Didi kan.
it takes the favor of God and not our will for us to be numbered among the heroes.
E Nyankopon adwumara kwa. Enye yetumi ene ye pene be me yabo ye.
Brothers and sisters, these women that we talked about,
E maya ya kan ho asam yi.
they had no hope.
Na omu ni nda so bia o.
God favored them.
Nanso Nyankopon
And God created a new path for them.
odum wo no de kwan for beto.
God will have favor with us.
Onyankopon be dum
And
ye.
He's going to create a new path for us.
Obebo kwan ko fra to ha mai.
We have hope
Ye woni da
in
so.
2019
Ewo afi.
because God will favor us.
Ebi so Nyankopon obe dum ye.
Number 2,
Ye to so mi no.
have faith in God and He will be faithful to us.
Nya gidie ewo Nyankopon mo no no so no obedi ni bo hye so.
Let us learn from the women that had faith, especially Rahab and Mary.
Yensua de titire emfiri ha ene mere ewo mo gidie ehun.
And when we are faithful to God,
Nya say ji Nyankopon dia.
He will not abandon us.
Nya ye totwene.
Number 3,
Ye to so mi ensa.
no matter how broken you are,
Empa hone se de wobubuo.
God is able to make you a somebody.
Onyankopon be mo asan ye okese
When
bi.
I was preparing this lesson,
Eba me
and I was going
church sa
through
adesua.
all the men and women God has used,
na me hwɛ mmarima ne ma onyankopɔn de ɔmo
One
adi
thing
dwuma
that comes out clearly:
yɛ ba a ɛda hɔ turodoo ne sɛ
God never used any perfect human being apart from Jesus.
onyankopɔn amfa obi a owie pɛ yɛ ɛgye sɛ yesu
From the
kristo
beginning, from Adam, from Moses, from Abraham, from all of them, all of
adam
them.
moses abraham ka ɔmo nyinaa
Go
yɛhwɛ
back and look at them.
kɔ na kɔ akyi na hwɛ
Even Noah and all the
efi
others,
noa
that
ne
God
wɔnom
used,
aka nyinaa
they all had problems.
ɔmo nyinaa na ɔmo wɔ haw
Some
ne
were
amane
drunkards,
Ɔmo
some
as-
slept with prostitutes.
asabofoɔ
Some
ebinom
were
sɛ neatutufoɔ
rapists.
na da ebinom ɛto mo naa
No matter your situation, my
ɛmfa wo
brother
ne
and
nea
sister,
wotie biara
God is able to raise you up
onyankopɔn bɛtumi
and
apagya
make you a somebody.
na wɔn ayɛ
Do not
ɔkɛseɛ
give up,
mɛma ɔba mu
because
mu
the God we serve is
onyankopɔn
faithful,
a yɛsom no no
and
ɔbɛdi ne bɔhyɛ
He
so
would be faithful unto us.
ɔbɛdi ne bɔhyɛ so ama
Number
yɛn
4,
yɛtɔ so 9
let's maintain positive attitude.
ma yɛnya adwen a ɛyɛ
Let's
papa
have clear thinking,
moma yɛndwendwen adwen pa
and
wɔ
let's
yɛn tirim mu
take constructive actions.
na yɛmfa ntutu anamaw bi a mfasoɔ ɛwɔ so
If we do that in
Sɛ yɛyɛ saa, ɛwɔ afe yi mu a,
2019, we will be successful.
yɛbɛdi nkonim
Number 5,
yɛtɔ so enum
problems will come,
ɔhaw bɛba
failures will come,
ebi a nneɛma bi bɛsɛ
disappointment will come.
ebinom bɛdi yɛn hwɛmmɔ
But failures and problems and disappointments create the right environment for greatness.
nkuguo ne ɔhaw ne sɛ ebinom ebu yaba mu no ɛboa ma yɛtumi kɔ yɛn anim
If we do not give up,
sɛ yɛngye mu koraa
these things will move us ahead.
saa nneɛma yi a bɛsan de yɛakɔ soro
Number 5,
yɛtɔ so num
patience and hope are the tools of victory.
abotire ne anidasoɔ ɛna ɛma nkonimdie ɛba
All these women we studied,
mmaa yi a yɛasua wɔn
in
ahoɔden
all
nyinaa
their difficulties,
wɔn haw nyinara
in
mu
all their miserable conditions,
ɛmmerɛ a wɔn kɔ ɔyea mu
in
no
all their brokenness,
ɛmmerɛ a wɔn abubuo koraa no
had patience
wɔn nya abotire
and they had hope.
na wɔn anidasoɔ nso so
We cannot be a people without hope.
yɛntumi nye nipa yi ne anidasoɔ
Hope is the only thing we can hold on
anidasoɔ ne bɛtumi
when
akura ne
things
yɛtumi
are
deɛ
difficult.
sɛ nneɛma mu yɛ den a moma yɛnkura anidasoɔ
I want
mu
to share with you my Bible passages for 2019.
twerɛsɛm no mewɔ nsɛm bi a mpɛ sɛ menom esuadeɛ wɔ mu
These are the passages that I will want us to share.
nti saa kenkan moma yɛnkyɛ saa
We start from Genesis chapter 1.
mose nwoma di kan ti ba
In all the problems we have,
ɔhaw ahodoɔ a ɛwɔ nyinara
I want to assure you
mpɛ sɛ
that
nhyɛ mo
God
bɔ sɛ
has empowered us
No.
to be counted among the heroes.
nyankopɔn ma yɛtumi sɛ yɛbɛbɔ yɛdin aka titirifoɔ
Genesis chapter 1, verse 27.
mose nwoma di kan ti ba
God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them.
na nyankopɔn bɔ onipa sɛ ne suban so na nyankopɔn suban so na ɔbɔɔ ɔno
God blessed them, and God said to them,
nyankopɔn hyira wɔnom na ɔka kyerɛ wɔn sɛ
be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth, subdue it, rule over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the sky, and over every living thing that moves on the earth.
mo na monnɔ na monyɛ asase so ma na monya so tumi na monni ɛpo ne mpataa ne ewiem nnoma ne mmoa a wɔwɔ asase so nyinaa so
God has empowered us.
onyankopɔn ma yɛn tumi
No matter the challenges,
sɛdeɛ amanneɛ no tie
God will
biara
make us fruitful.
onyankopɔn bɛmanya wɔn
He will enable us to subdue the
ɔbɛboa
problem.
yɛn ama yɛatumi adi nkonim
We will overcome.
na yɛbɛdi nkonim
We will be victorious in
yɛbɛdi nkonim
2019.
ɛwɔ afe yi mu
Passage number 2 and the last one.
yɛtwa toɔ so so
From Romans chapter 18.
yɛbɛkɔ
Chapter
romafoɔ
8.
ɛti nwɔtwe romafoɔ nwoma ne ti nwɔtwe
Romans chapter 8.
ɛyi mu ɛyɛ du nwɔtwe
I'm going
ɛkɔ
to read from verse 18. The present situations that we find ourselves is going to give us glory in the future.
na deɛ yɛwɔ mu yi ɛbɛboa ma yɛatumi anya
So Paul says, I consider that our present suffering are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us. Amen.
nyankopɔn ka sɛ na mebu no sɛ seesei berɛ yi mu amanneɛ yi nnuru animonyam a wɔbɛyi no adie ama
For the
yɛn.
creation waits in eager expectation for the children of God to be revealed.
na abɔdeɛ no ani gyina ɛretwɛn onyankopɔn ɛma ahoyie
For the creation was subjected to frustration, not by its own choice, but by the will of the one who subjected it in hope.
na ɔde abɔdeɛ no ahyɛ adehunu ase ɛnyɛ ɛno ara ne pɛ na mmom deɛ ɔde hyɛ aseɛ no ntira anidasoɔ
So
emu.
all the problems that we are going through, God has created them for our purpose.
Nyankopɔn ahyɛ da ɛna ɔboa sɛ yɛnkɔ ahokyerɛ mu na wɔn deɛ ɔreyɔ.
Verse 21, that the creation itself will be liberated from its bondage and decay and brought into the freedom and glory of the children of God.
Mmɔdeɛ no baako sɛ abɔdeɛ no ara nso bɛfa ne ho adi afiri ɔsom a ɛsom porɔeɛ no mu akɔ Onyankopɔn
All
ɛma no
the
mu.
problems we are going through, God is going to work all things together to take us and give us glory.
Aha ne amanneɛ a ɛwɔ mu nyinaa Onyankopɔn bɛpagya afi mu ama ne ho anim ahyɛ ne ho animuonyam.
We know that the whole creation has been groaning in the pain of childbirth right up to the present time.
Yɛnim sɛ abɔdeɛ nyinaa penepene na ɛkɔ awɔ bedu ɛnɛ yi.
Not only so, but we ourselves who have the first fruits of the Spirit groan inwardly as we wait eagerly for adoption of sonship, the redemption of our bodies.
Na ɛnyɛ ɛno nko na yɛn ara nso yɛwɔ honhom no aba a ɛdi kan no.
For
Na yɛn
this,
nso yɛsi apini ɛtwɛn abayɛ a ɔgye a ɔbɛgye yɛn nipadua ɛno.
for in this hope we are saved.
Na
But,
ndaso emu na ɔgye yɛn nkwa.
but hope that is sin is not hope at all. Who hopes for what they have not seen?
Na ndaso a ohunu ɛnyɛ ndaso na deɛ obi hunu no ɛbɛyɛ dɛn na n'ani nso bɛda so.
So God has a purpose and a hope for us.
Nyankopɔn ɔbotaeɛ ɛne ndaso ɛma yɛn.
But if we hope for what we do not yet have,
Na yɛn ni
we
da.
wait for it patiently.
Na yɛn da bibi a yɛnim so a yɛto yɛbo na yɛtwɛn nso so.
In the same way,
Na saa kwan yi aso so no.
the Spirit helps us in our weakness.
Na saa na Nyankopɔn ho boa yɛn mmerɛ
We
yi
do
mu.
not know what we ought to pray for, but the Spirit Himself intercedes for us through wordless groans.
Ɛfiri sɛ sɛdeɛ yɛbɛbɔ mpaeɛ a ɛsɛ no yɛnim nanso honhom ara de ɔpene a ɛni kabea ɛdi ma yɛn.
So God would search the Spirit and do for it what we need.
Nyankopɔn bɛboa ma yɛn honhom no ama yɛnya deɛ yɛhia
Verse
yɛn.
28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him,
Na yɛnim sɛ wɔn a wɔdɔ Nyankopɔn no ade nyinara de boa wɔn awie
who
wɔn.
have been called according to His purpose.
Na wɔn na wɔnam ne tirim pɔ so afrɛ
For
wɔn.
those God foreknew, He also predestined to be conformed to the image of His Son, that He might be the first fruit among the brothers.
Na wɔn a ohunu wɔn seɛ no wɔyi wɔn ato hɔ nso sɛ wɔn sɛ ne ba no esuban.
Verse 31.
Imo deɛ san baako.
What then shall we say in response to all these things?
Na afei yɛbɛsi yɛn ho deɛ.
And I want you to answer. If God is for us, who will be against us? Say nobody.
Ɛwɔ yɛn afa hwan na ɔne yɛbɛdi asie.
I want you to say nobody. He who did not spare His Son but gave Him up for us, how will He not along with Him graciously give us all things? Who shall bring any charge against those whom the Lord has chosen? Nobody.
Deɛ wanka mi yɛ ɔno ara ne ba no na mmom yɛn nyinaa nti oyi no ma yɛ no. Ɛbɛyɛ dɛn na ɔmfa ade nyinaa so ɛnka ne ho ɛmɛdom yɛn.
Now from verse 34.
Imo aduasa nan.
Who then is the one who condemns?
Hwan ana obu fɔ?
No one. Jesus who died. More than that, who was raised to life to the right hand side of God.
Kristo Yesu ne deɛ owu yɛ na mpo wanyane na ɔte Nyankopɔn nifa nso.
Who shall separate us from the love of Christ?
Hwan na ɔbɛtete yɛn ne Kristo Yesu ɛdɔ yi mu?
Shall trouble?
Ahohia.
Say no. Shall trouble
Daabi da.
or hardship? Say no. Or persecution? No. Or famine? No. Or nakedness? No. Or danger? No. Or sword? No. Nothing shall separate us from the love of
Hwan na
God.
ɔbɛtumi ɛtete Nyankopɔn ntɛm ahohia, ahometeɛ, ɔtaa, ɛkɔm, adagya, ana amaninya, ana nkrantɛ. Ne nyinaa ntumi ne yɛn tete Nyankopɔn dɔ
Last
ntam.
verse.
Imo atwa to no.
No. In all these things, we are more than conquerors through Him who loves us. For I am convinced that neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor demons, neither the present or the future, nor any powers, neither height, nor depth, nor anything else in creation will be able to separate us from the love of God that is in Christ Jesus. Amen.
Na yenim nyina mu na yenam de odo yen no so di nkunim abroso na megidi midi ampase owuo ana nkwa ana abofo ana tumfo ana nioma ayewo ho ana nioma ebeba ana ahoden ana osro ana ebunu ana abode fofo biara entumi ntisi yen nyankopon edo ewo yen Awurade Yesu Kristo mu no eho.
With this assurance,
let
us confidently, with faith and hope, begin the year, trusting our Lord that at the end of the year, we will be counted among the heroes. God bless all of us. But if you are here and you are not baptized, God invites you. He calls you to hope. He calls you to his salvation. Why don't you rise up when the call comes and give yourself to Jesus? And our God, who can turn our fortunes around, will turn your life around and make you a better person 2019. In Jesus' name.
Amen.